In a cozy little house, tucked away on a quiet street, lived a family full of love. There was Mum, Dad, and their little girl, Lily. One evening, as stars began to sprinkle the night sky, they were all together, reading a story. Suddenly, a soft, shimmering light appeared outside their window. It wasn't a star, and it wasn't the moon. It grew brighter and brighter, casting a rainbow of colors across their living room. The light swirled and danced, opening like a magical door right in the middle of their cozy room. It pulled them in with a gentle whisper, not with a fright, but with a promise of wonder. Whoosh, in the blink of an eye, they weren't in their living room anymore. They were standing on soft, glowing grass under a sky filled with purple and pink clouds. Welcome to the planet of imagination. The air hummed with a sweet melody, and the world around them was breathtaking. Giant, colorful flowers pulsed with light, and friendly, fluffy creatures with big, kind eyes floated by, chirping hello. Lily giggled, and as she did, the flowers around her glowed even brighter. Her laughter seemed to be making the world sparkle. They quickly learned that on this planet, their feelings had power. Laughter became energy, making everything around them more vibrant and alive. They decided to explore this magical land. The path was clear and bright, as long as they were happy and together. But soon Lily wandered off, chasing a little floating creature that looked like a ball of sunshine. When she turned around, she couldn't see her parents. A little bit of fear crept into her heart. Mum, Dad. As her voice trembled, the sky above her began to darken. Grey clouds gathered, and a gentle rumble echoed in the distance. Her fear was turning into a storm. Meanwhile, Mum and Dad were searching for her, their hearts pounding with worry. Their own fear fed the growing storm. The wind began to howl, and the beautiful crystal trees stopped chiming. The world was losing its color. They called Lily's name, their voices nearly lost in the wind. They knew they had to find her, not just to be safe, but because they missed her terribly. They needed to be together. Dad remembered how their laughter made the world bright. We have to think of Lily, think of our love for her. Mum nodded, closing her eyes. She thought of Lily's bright smile, the way she hugged them goodnight, and the warmth of their little family. As she focused on these loving thoughts, a soft, warm light began to glow from her heart. Dad did the same, thinking of all their happy memories together. His light joined hers, and together they created a beacon, a guiding light of pure love that cut through the darkness of the storm. Lily, feeling lost and scared, saw the light in the distance. It was warm and familiar, like a hug from home. She knew it was her parents. She started walking towards it, her own heart filling with love and hope. With every step she took towards the light, the storm around her began to fade. The wind softened to a whisper, and the grey clouds started to part. The planet of imagination was responding to their love. Finally, she reached them. They wrapped her in a big, warm hug, and in that moment, the storm vanished completely. The sky cleared, revealing a brilliant display of sparkling stars, more beautiful than any they had ever seen. The crystal trees began to chime again, and the fluffy creatures floated back, surrounding them with gentle chirps. The planet was celebrating their reunion. It was their compass, their shield, and their guiding light. They spent a little more time exploring, but this time they never let go of each other's hands. They played with the floating creatures, painted pictures in the air with glowing dust, and slid down rainbows. They knew they were visitors and that their own cozy home was waiting. Holding each other close, they wished with all their hearts to go home. The love they felt for each other, stronger than ever before, began to glow around them. The same shimmering portal that brought them here reappeared. It swirled gently, inviting them back. They stepped through, and in a flash, they were standing in their living room again. The book they were reading was still open on the floor, and the stars were still twinkling outside the window. It was as if no time had passed at all. But they were different. They held each other a little tighter. Their smiles were a little brighter, and their hearts were full. They had been to the planet of imagination and learned the most important lesson of all. We may travel to distant planets, but the most beautiful journey is the one we take together as a family. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more family adventures.